forgiveness. I haven't fully realised self-forgiveness. As its properties, its constituted aspect. What the fuck, I mean, you believe in God, you've never seen him, never heard him. Most of you never experienced him. I have experienced that. God is everything, God is everywhere. Whether it was actually a God or God is a matter for debate. The school of thought might tell you. They don't discuss things, they do tell me things. Interesting. It's a very complex piece of culture, actually. What else could it be? It's the 21st century. Yeah, I could make animal noises for fun. I have amused myself with it often. I also reached realizations as a consequence of such things. Forgiveness, for instance. I just smoked some weed. I don't like smoking weed anymore. I don't drink coffee. I've been had it in front of me all day, and I fucking won't have any more. I got offered heroin. No, I thought about it for, like I always did, programmed myself for it. You could get some heroin onto you near the heroin shop. I thought about it, and I thought, what will occur if I have some? And the knowing the effects of it on my physical body. No thanks, I said. No, thank you. When I shared this with an ex, anyway, I tried to find out, was it a ledge on the road to heaven, on the steps to heaven. She took it as a slight, and it wasn't meant to be, although I suppose it, by cynical definition, well. Anyway, she said, there ain't no heaven. I said, okay, right, yeah, you're right, there isn't. Except the one you're in right now. Because it's a word. What sense is it? There's now another noun that can't be turned into a verb like, well, fucking hell, that last one. It's not, I thought we could actually just delete all the nouns that don't turn into verbs. It means like it might be a little more complicated than that. Although it might be a worthwhile exercise. Just sort of do it twice a year or something, or for half a year, just during winter. Forgiveness. So, understand, forgiveness is not about, I've just smoked some weed. I get this mind's trying to say to me, are you going to forgive yourself for smoking weed then? No. Why would I? I'm not ashamed of what I do. Yeah, I said I weren't smoking that weed anymore, and I don't. Actually, even though the paradox of it is, it's like I've won the edges of the polarity definition and reached paradox, though it all started with contradiction as far as I was concerned. First manifested itself as contradiction. That was the fucking term of, that was the expression, that was the word that Adam had given me to, well, it's the word Adam used once. I'm not going to that story just yet. So then, understand this, right? slip of the fluid there says net. It's a net. Beware of that net, Anthony. And yeah, I didn't need your advice, Fluid, because I'm not fucking stupid. No, nevertheless, then one could assume that I was adhering to the Freudian slip there, when one earlier on I heard it. Can't remember actually what it was now, because I'm not applying it possibly, although it's there on video, and this is a reminder of it, so it's trying to re-embed itself into the program, so to speak. I don't care if you don't understand what I'm talking about, and if you think there's something weird about what I'm saying and how I'm going to present myself. I'm not interested in what you think. I'm not interested in your opinion. I'm not interested in how anybody perceives what I do. I am programming this organic robot to work from the principle of what's best for all. There is no choice in that. What's best for all is best for all. There is no choice in that. The program must loop round at that point. Sort of carrot nose to the grindstone pre-programmed sounds that are being deleted. It's like Jack. Jack doesn't want to live forever because he's heard them all, and he isn't being repeated constantly, and they're not doing anybody any good. I mean, that's the bottom line, isn't it, really? Are they doing anybody any good? No. Can't be said. I'm sure somebody will try and justify or put the case for them, because, you know, they say we all need to work, but once we've got an equal money system, we won't all necessarily need to work beyond doing our fair share, obviously. Of the chores not making work, so we all have a share that needs doing, which is one of the current applications. You can have it like exactly as it is now if you want. You know, I'll refrain from saying, and I'll refrain from the manipulative tactic of saying what I'm refraining from saying. There's a sign if you want signs. Yeah, I can make it up as I go along as well, gents. And I've always said to you, as you're well aware, or maybe you who are watching this now aren't necessarily, but those who, well, let's not explain that further, know what I'm talking about. I think it was the line of command that needed to be exited from the program currently running to enable a world where all life can live with dignity equally in every moment of breath. Here. There is only here at this moment. Anything else is in the mind, and anyone who wants to go voyaging in the mind understands. Yeah, right. Look around. It's only like those who are in there are dealing with it very well, though self-interested, self-serving routines they are. Generally, there are a few casualties, there's no two words about it, although, you know, yeah, right, some of the stuff I've heard tonight, you know, I expressed my responses at the time, so, and it's not like concern in any way, shape, or form. The Asperger's, so far I've got obsessive compulsive disorder, I'm a psychopath, I've got severe bipolar disorder. Oh, actually I'm never unhappy, but I'm turned unhappy, whatever that one diagnosis is. I'm probably schizophrenic in some perceived judgmental definitions for the need to define for your own self-interested fucking reasons. He venomously spits the word fucking I wonder why. There must be a reason. It is in the program. It wants deleting. It is unacceptable. It is not dignity in itself. Is that worthy, Anthony? It is not. I do not need to consider any further. Whatever it was has been deleted from the program. That's delusional, Anthony. And also, what was it you discovered? Denial. I'm heavily in denial. It has been one of them routines that runs with, not with, but in a similar way to naivety. Naivety, not taking any notice at the point of input, which means I'm in my mind because I'm not here in the moment. If I was here in the moment, I wouldn't be able to avoid it, though then that suggests not avoiding it is the best course of action, because I don't need to convince myself any further. I never really needed to, and it might have appeared that I was doing. There's so many paradoxical, polarized. The polarity, there is no verb for it. Polarity is that a noun? Probably an adjective. Sounds too long a word to be a noun. No, that's how I judge. Is that a noun? Polarity, well, it's a bit longer than love. And what was the other one we discovered tonight? Must have been deleted, I can't remember it. I am malfunctioning at this point. I am just shutting down the drives. It'll take me, what day is it? Saturday. It'll take me till Tuesday evening, 7:30, to shut down the machine known as the organic robot, the creator, also known as Dill Spitz, and also known as Anthony Jeffrey Wilson, also known as Dill, also known as yeah. And the last count there was that bit was edited by I've no idea because it doesn't matter, because I've been back and sport since then anyway, bringing you up to date. I've got a few ideas. I might give you a bit more, I might not. Does it matter? I mean, it's that whole thing again, isn't it? Does it make it any more difficult to walk on the earth knowing it's flat and not round? It's a Freudian slip there that says that all Freudian slips in these videos are, and therefore by equality all Freudian slips are irrelevant, not to be considered serious, though as such thing there's always an exception. And when dealing with a thing, you don't sort of, well, that's coming from Hitler channel, I'm not going to listen to it because it must be evil. I mean, that's childish, that, isn't it? Really. How old were you when you last did that, folks? If it's a good idea, it's a good idea. I don't give a fuck where it come from. When they've poisoned the last stream and chopped down the last tree, they will realise they cannot eat money, or gold, or jewellery, or clothing. I suggest first world clothes off. Let's call it a project. David Icke once suggested imagining it, though. No, I can put pictures in there, but I'm not interested in fucking feeding it. Fucking hell. When I first became aware of it, the pictures I'd been putting in and were coming back, fucking hell, it took me that long to deal with it and remove. I still haven't got them all out. And remove the majority of them. lost track of the time. And it's like I nearly did then as well, which reminded me, therefore, wherefore art thou therefore? Is therefore a pronoun? I like pronouns. It is a pronoun. He is a good word. No, not goes with it. They are two characters the muons introduced me to, perceptibly, whether they exist or not. Well, the muons, they deal in that sort of thing, and so, you know, knowing that one, well, I don't evaluate it beyond that. I don't need to. There's no money in it, and we don't do things for money though. If there's no money in it, I can only give it a certain amount of energy, because if I did give it more energy equaling money anyway, time's up. I've probably lost this video even.